Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hello, 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 everybody. Today we are going to, fix my webcam. We're going to move it to the side, to the bottom, to the side, to some other place in the world, and we are also going to change the display capture, display capture. Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm going to practice some agriculture. Agriculture? Did I just say agriculture? Am I going to do play? What is it called? The game. The game we all love. Farming simulator. Agriculture. Art, art, architect. Architecture. Yeah. Architect. Like always, I jump right into the hmm, I am about stream. But when I'm going to stream, I always, yeah, just get stuck on, hey, I was going to stream today, I think, but nah. Why? I have to share everything. Share to what? Share to Facebook. Facebook. Oh, I can change the. Oh, that is nice. Nice. Character design. No, we are not going to do character design. What are we going to do? We are going to do something. 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 Something is going on. Share to Facebook. Facebook. Is that a Japanese word for Facebook? Facebook. Facebook. So, hello everybody. Yeah, this is I kind of tutorial like always. My tutorials that I am doing, I am super good at them. You know, I am the king when it comes to uh, yeah, architecture. And so we are going to start with maybe draw a house, and we can start with the most important. When you're playing like Minecraft, when you're playing like Valheim, games like that, then you always start with the normal. Yeah, we want to have, let's say, a room where you can sleep, a bedroom. Can you sleep in a bedroom? Yeah, of course you can. That is what bedrooms are for. So here's a bedroom. Let's say. Then we need a kitchen, a living room maybe, a big living room here next to. Will the living room be like bigger? Let's make it like so maybe. need to find a faster way to do the strokes. Oh, let's do like that. Then we have a bedroom, living room. We need a kitchen. Let's put the kitchen down here. Then we'll say this is Minecraft. You're walking here, and then you have like the way up to the room or the house. Uh, let's make here we want to get into like a hallway. In Sweden, we have like hallways mostly before we really get into the uh, real room. I know that often, yeah, I think in other countries they also have it, but mostly in Sweden we, yeah, apartments and things we have the hallway mostly because of dirt, the weather. You have to get into a room before we do take all the snow and dirt and things into the room. So, yeah, this is like the room for now. We have a really beautiful room. Oh. So, we start here with this will be the bathroom. The VCR water closet. Let's say this is like the living room, and then we need should we make like a smaller room like this maybe? Then you can like maybe have a stair over here. A stair that is taking us up to like not really a new like building. We have this like a porch or something. And then we get into the room. Here we have the water closet. Maybe a little smaller, maybe a little bigger. I don't know. It's up to you. What you guys think mostly. And here we have the kitchen. Maybe the door will be more over here, maybe because or if we take like the refrigerator, yeah, the fridge and the freezer over here, and we can have the more you know dishwasher, everything in this area. And then maybe you think that, yeah, but in Minecraft, why do you need to do it like this? I mean, it's Minecraft, it's a game. We don't need all this stuff, all this planning. We just start with the exterior and then we decide what will be inside the interior. But when it comes to architecture and a really, really good way yeah, to really even play video games. Like say this is Valheim. You start, you have like different rooms. Like let's say in this area we have the place where we store old chests, like all the yeah, iron and or wood things like that. in this area. I mean, you have to make the interior before you do the exterior. Because if you think about it, then a house, it's often a box. If you take this, put this together, we merge the layers, and then if we take this, we do copy that, then we paste it again. Yeah, or we try to. Well, what are the problem with this? Can anybody tell me why is? I'll take this for example. Now we have the new kind of house here. You then just copy that, you paste it once again. Then this, you can move this to the side. Now you can delete this. I was too fast there. So what we are going to do mostly is we're going to take this layer, the new layer we have here, and then we are going to go into Ctrl and T. That will give us this kind of tool where we can transform. And if you now hold down Shift, then you will not distort the picture. And every time you move it with the rotation, I'm sorry, then you will move it 15 degrees every click. If you stop using the shift button, then you can take it to 10 degrees. But no, we want to take it 45 degrees. So now we have that on 45 degrees. Now we can save this, but we are not going to do that because the problem we now have is that we need to get this wrong. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, let's start again. Shift T. Drink some tea. What? No. Shift T. Text. So select that tool. Shift. Transform. Then you can hold down mouse button or the pen. Move it up here. Then up here you select this tool. Then in here I did no. What was it? I did before I did use some other kind of tool. This was like super handy. I don't know. Hmm. Why? Why? Why is happening? No, everything is no. Oh, control and T, not shift. So we move that to that place, and now we are going to use. I mean, it is this, but why? Oh, how do you do it? How do you do it? I don't know. I did it before. Seriously, I did complete this before. I like, yeah, I did it. You're doing it. If you understand what I'm trying to get at is that I want this to be like moved upwards, like, yeah, upwards, but not up. Oh, what tool was that then? Jesus. Yeah, I was doing it like this. I was using that system. I remove this and I open up this. Then yeah, like this. Before this was like that one, and I find some kind of tool that just moved it like upwards without really having any problem. Is this why they say, "Hey, you"? It's good if you try to fix the issues before you start making a tutorial. When it comes to this, I just move the picture like this. Ah, maybe this is the way I should do it. Take this. Oh, yeah. I just hold down shift. No serial control. So now we know that. Practice, guys. Practice is the key to success. It's the most important thing that we can do. Is practice, practice, practice. If we don't know anything, then practice. If you still don't know anything, then yeah, I don't know. Then maybe you should. It's because of the anchor point. Sorry, or was it? I mean, when I'm going like up here, it seems to be working in like another plane or something. Or on another plane. Yeah, let's take it like so for now. Let's also rotate this. We can have it like so. And then I guess we take this picture and we resize it a little so we can also go into the other layer here, layer 6, T. Then we just drag that down a little. So the seventh layer, you can go in close. Then now we are going to duplicate this layer. Now we have exactly like, yeah, my Minecraft house or Valheim house, or yeah, so, something like that. Some house that you want to build. Then you just hold down shift now. Then you just move this on the vertical axis up and down. Then you just move it down, like, yeah, visually this is about 400. Go down to about 600 maybe. Yeah, no, that is too much. So then we move it like that, and when we are here, then we take the upper, we change the opacity on the upper. We take the new. We can also take, so we know what we are doing, we can take this layer 7, for example, and we change it to what? uh, yeah, maybe see what layer. Oh, yeah, yeah. Layer 7 copy to name it ground or ground floor, GF. And then this will be like the upper or roof, uh, whatever you want to call it. Then we take the black color. Then we take this. We go up to the side. And when it comes to this, it's also good if you just make a new layer. So the walls will not be interfering with the project, with the house. So up with this. This one will go up. Have to fix that also. Up with this. Uh, what I think is strange here is this. Oh, yeah, that is the under. That is the lower. That is why. And this is, yeah, that is right. This should be going to the more higher up then. Like this? No. What? So, what? What is happening? Am I? This is a ground. There will then take this one going there. This one going there. Then we have the strange. Oh, that is why this is like the door opening up here. This is the lower part of the door. But then the question is if that is like that. We have the toilet here. Then we have this one here. Yeah. This is. Oh, that is because this one is that place. Yeah, it's just to delete or remove the layers so you see really where we are going. I know that maybe I am doing this wrong. Maybe you guys think that, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Is it because there is... This is a ground. This is the upper. So that is that wall. The big problem I right now have is that this, where is this going? I mean, you have this. Ah, that must be there. Or, yeah, somewhere here. Then we take this up here. Let's go like that for now. I mean, maybe it's not really accurate. If it's not, then oh, so this one is going up to that place. That is correct. That is correct, sir. Anybody out there that is like a professional in this? It seems like, I mean, this line here. Then we have this here. That one will go all the way up, but it does. Ah, this one will go all the way to that place. Oh, that is why. So, everything is looking better. So now we have the walls, we have the upper, we have the ground. When it comes to ground now, we are going to start fixing things that I always do. This is like side. What are you going to call it? Pillars, side, yeah, things, walls, maybe. So then, when it comes to these walls, we'll now remove I will keep the ground, I guess, and we'll remove the upper. Because now when we have it like this, then I can just connect the dots on the, see where the problem lies. And if you see here, it's a big problem. Yeah, that one is going like too far away. So then we have that one with that one, this one, this, this. Then in this area, we have still some kind of trouble. That one will be going to that place. And that means that this, yeah, this line here will go to about there. I think it's ways, more easy ways than this. But this is mostly how I do it. Something is wrong in this area. Yeah, that is the wrong thing. Yeah, but now we have mostly what we're looking for. Here we have the toilet, the bathroom. And now we are coming to another part when it comes to walls, and that is the foundation mostly. When you are fixing walls in Sweden, but I think there is same in most of the countries. Then you do like the framework. You have like, let's take it like this. When it comes to this, we have a kind of a pillar kind of thing. We can go into, maybe make it a little bit brighter, or not really brighter, but a little colorish, a, a tune, a tune, a tuna fish. you know. So, and now when we have that, now we just copy this, yeah, like forever. How many copies? How many copies do we want of this beam? So then we have that. We move this. I really don't understand what the problem is with this program. And it doesn't seems to be doing the same things when I'm using the or mouse. Is that why? I'm using my mouth. That is why it's being so strange. Yeah, you can start putting it up like this if you want to. This is mostly, yeah, if you want to be more, know, just put it up. But let's move this. Let's delete all these pillars. The pillars of eternity. 14 through 11. These will be merged. Merge layers. And then we delete this. And then we take these also 9, 10, 14. We merge this. Merge layers. And then we can close that layer. We can go up here. I think layer 8 we are not really doing anything with. It's a layer that we don't use. So here in this location we can do it like this. We want this to be the width. Then you just go with go with go with the width. Just go with it. Stop it! Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm getting stuck on my stupid jokes. So in that corner we do like that. Then in this corner we want to have this. Okay. Yeah, the easiest way I was mostly thinking about was that we want a line that is going more like in the center here. I think the best way is to just go up like this, just see where it happened. I was watching one person on YouTube. He really did make this look easy when it comes to duplicate, because he didn't use this system that people are used to use, like go like this. He was doing something totally different. He was using some kind of, I don't know what it was. He was doing something. If you take the complete wall, we have this is the center line on the wall. Then we duplicate it again. Then we got the center line again. Oh, yeah, this could be what I did. He did. Then you just duplicate the walls, like you can remove the rest of the lines. And I think the best thing when you're doing like this, I think we mostly want to have the black, yeah, this layer. Oh, yeah, that layer will mostly be like a sketch layer. I can't spell sketch, but yeah, I hope you understand. Yeah, then you take the first, like so, then you take the second, that will go from the center here down to, you will do more like, well, mostly it's C. This line, if you see this line, that line will go, we have like a center line there, and then we just want these or this to get like in the center. So like this, and we go up here, then we have the center line on the wall. So in this area, we'll go like before. Like so. The more you do this, the faster you will do it. Oh, wrong. So, right, wrong, wrong, right. If you see, we have it a little too wide, really, in this place. I mean, we have, or not too wide. The walls are not divided by the like size of the wall, but this is a common thing. Every time when you are doing this in reality, then you can't really get it to be perfect, and that is why you. Oh, look at this! Almost all the lines here were perfect. You're so good. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for that warm comment. So then we have like this. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Now you just do this again. You take this, you transport it, or more, not transport. You move it in this way. Up this well, isn't that right? It's right? Yeah, and you can just expand this, and you put it there. Then you can, if you want, you can take this. But if this was like reality, then you will mostly take this one, the lower part, and you take this lower part here, you fix it into the floor, and then you put up these, and then you put up the roof, or you can fix this like in in the roof or on top. You just see the, because the thing is you don't really need to have it perfect. So you just make it like this. You can make it on the floor, then you just rise it up, and then you have a perfect. And then when it comes to this, we will then rotate this again. When it comes to this, let's say we now we take it like so, but this one will not, in reality, this one will be in a whole other way. In reality, this one will be more like chopped off, because you put them in between the upgoing. And why you really have the upgoings and don't have this and then the upgoings is mostly because, the pressure from above. You just put this in to have something to, yeah, put the board and the things on. And so when you have all this, you just merge these layers. Then you have a complete working wall. Then you can if you want, you can just copy this and you can put them wherever. We can just like put them in every place we want them to be. And by the way, this is the inner wall of the outer wall. Yeah, I know. It's it's complicated. In Sweden, uh, we do this like in the inner wall. Then we put a lot of like like glass fiber rock wool that is made of rock fiber. And then you put it in between here. I can do this and I can call that rock wool. Then I just put it in between here. And then maybe you are wondering, hey, why are you doing that? I mean, why? That is like doing what? Why is? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the reason why you're doing this is mostly because of it. It protects from heat in the summer. This wall will be keeping the cold in, if you understand. And if it at the winter, it will keep the cold out. And yeah, versus so there will be like a temperature inside. Let's say at summertime, it's like 35 degrees outside Celsius, and then you are like, yeah, if you didn't have this isolation on the walls, then you would really be, yeah, overheated. The the temperature inside would be higher than the room temperature, just because the temperature from the outside will then, just get into the. What? No! Ah! Oh, what am I doing? New layer. Oh, and this is just a layer that we are going to. Mm, If you take this as this one is rockwool, this one is mostly the grid, or the wood structure in the walls, and here you have the board. The You put up a board on here with the rock wall in between. Then when you have done this, then you just put. In Sweden, often we put up something like. Mm, what do we call it in gyps? Uh, Is it chips? Plaster, I guess it's called. You put that on the board, and why you're doing that is mostly because of the noise. Because plaster is like, yeah, it when vibrations is coming into it, it will be more, yeah, more silence, and even the rock wall will help with that. So this just doesn't keep it warmer, or yeah, in the same temperature all the time. It also keeps the noise out and things like that. So, and on this gyps or plaster, you will then put one more layer, and this layer that you put on here, that is mostly the mm, the tapestry, the wallpaper. So that is one wall. And this is more important to do on all the outside walls, mostly because you want to keep the warmth. Want to, and in the inner walls, you don't really have to put rock wall in there because yeah, it's mostly you can do it, and just because of the noise. If you, I mean, you're sitting in this room and you're playing games and loud music, then the music will mostly stay in the room and not be going through the walls. And even, like I said, we often do it in Sweden because of the temperature. Is this room is a little bit cold and you can't really heat it up, then you have more protections from the heat and from the warmth. And yeah, in Sweden we usually just, yeah, why not, we just put it on. I mean, it's just something we do because we think, yeah, why not, why not be doing it right all the time. So this is one of the walls. Then you make it just like this. This is mostly what you do. You put them all over here. Even in some places, when you make a house, you really need to have not really this grid, because in some areas, like the outer wall here, for example, you often have more bigger, big log type, because of the weight of the roof. Then you need some walls that is like thicker and really yeah, really like timber size or so that is going up. And mostly you do that in every every place that you will have the you know the roof, where you have this structure. mm, Remember what it called, roof. Yeah, you make these. You put the roof on here, and this on the down here. You put like really big, better, thicker wood. What do you call it? Uh, yeah, you put that like on every place there is this roof thingy. Like if you put one there, maybe you put one in center. These are usually put 4 meters in between, and then it's the same here, and here. You start with them on the outside, like in this area, and then if there are like a big room, then you can, of course, yeah, you can put one more here. Everything is just if you really need it. So this is mostly how you do it. So this is mostly is you decide the rooms, you put up the walls, and then when you're done with that, then you put the color. Like then you start with the details. Like okay, this outside here we will have. Yeah, this wall will be a little, maybe some stone here, yeah. And maybe we'll have a nice board here, maybe, the, you want a window here, you want, yeah, this is mostly, of course the windows maybe it's good to make the windows before you really do the outside, but you don't really have to fix the outside when it comes to games. You just need to build this boxy shapes or boxy look, and then you just put up the exterior of them, because everything is so important with the interior and what will it be used for. Like we say, this is space engineers. You want to build a big space station. You want to build a small vessel. You want to build a harvest vessel. Yeah, you name it. But if you're building like a small vessel, do you really need to put a big engine that and do you really need to have a big storage area? Do you really need to have like seats for 10 people? You have to have a refinery and things like that. That is what you decide before you create the design of the thing you're creating. So I hope this one was a little better as a tutorial. If you did like it, then don't forget to like and subscribe. And for Twitch viewers, I just say thank you all for watching. And also for the Twitch user, if you like this, then yeah, you know what to do. Put a follow so you don't miss any more videos. Yeah. So that is all for now. Please, peace out.